but I want to have Frank as our last guest, the owner of Rumba Notes. Can we all give it up to Frank? Frank Kappa.
All right.
Kappa. Yeah, Leonie Cleo Kappa. Yeah, one more time for Frank. This is an important leader here in the community. Frank, I want you to just start with the pandemic.
Yes.
Your business is very important to our community.
Yes.
The African community, the Black community.
Yes.
This is a central meeting place.
Yes.
How was business impacted by COVID-19?
Yeah, before I go there, first I should say thank you for inviting me to get some audience here. And welcome everyone to Rumba Notes. Yes. I'm very happy to see many faces here. Yeah, since I've been asked to talk about COVID, the first thing I can say is that we were devastated. All of you know that. So Rumba Notes closed for almost 1 year because we used to run here as a nightclub, and the mandate from the government required that we had to close all nightclubs during that pandemic time. So during that time, we really suffered the economic impact, but we are happy that we are still here. So let's say thank you to that. Yeah.
Excellent. So Frank also employs a lot of young people in our community, and you've been able to recover and come back, and now you're back in business.
Yes.
You're also a musician yourself.
Yes.
In fact, if you all know about Madaraka Festival that is coming up next month, all the rehearsals are happening here. And this is not the first year, they've been happening here for years actually. Talk to us about, why is it that you saw the need to fight back and continue creating jobs, and you heard that there is some funding available for even businesses like yours.
Yeah.
If you had funding from Health Commons Project and the Department of Health, what would you do with it?
Good question. Yeah, so I think I should touch on the history of Rumba Notes.
Okay.
And the history of Frank and Ulwenya.
Okay.
When I moved to Seattle a long time ago, Seattle was very vibrant in the music industry. This is during those days we had grunge music, when everybody wanted to move away from other states to come to Seattle and enjoy the grunge music. And that time I was also very active in the music community of Seattle. We had an organization called NAMA, Northwest Area Musicians Association, and that gave me an encouragement to keep pushing music. And that's why we opened, after a long time, that's a continuation of that effort of promoting music from the grunge to Afropop, jazz, and all that stuff. So having talked about the funding, we are very grateful that there is some funding to help venues and establishments that provide a platform for artists from Seattle and actually from nationally. So if we got that funding, I would say that it would be a good resource that we can use to promote local artists and also share what we have in America with other artists from around the world, because we usually promote artists from all over the place. We have groups coming from Africa, from Jamaica, and locally. So the funding would help to create that effort that directs the music energy and make it very positive for our humanity. That's, excellent. I think, yeah.
Thank you, Frank. Now, yes. Is there something that if there is someone visiting here for the first time, visiting Rumba Notes for the first time,
yeah.
One of the reasons we do these dinners at venues like this,
yeah.
is to bring attention to the work that you're doing. is to bring foot traffic to the work that you're doing.
Yeah.
When we held the last series of these dinners, you came
Yeah.
across the street at Kezira Cafe.
Yes.
How does it feel that we're now here at Rumba Notes for the next one?
Yeah, I feel humbled. Last year I attended this kind of dinner across the street at Kezira, which is an Ethiopian restaurant, and enjoyed the injera. The Ethiopians have their staple food as injera. And I was talking to Javan that time and say, oh, I would like to be part of this. Why don't we try Rumba Notes and bring up the ugali, which is very popular in Eastern Central Africa. And then it's a cousin of fufu, which is very popular in West Africa. So when you combine injera, fufu, ugali, you're talking about carbohydrates from the tropics, you know. So, to answer your question, I would say for somebody who is coming to Rumba Notes for the first time, the experience you will get is that you will be able to get some food that reflects the African and tropical aura. And then you can also enjoy African music from the north, south, east, west, because we do Afrobeats, we do Ethiopian music, we do Tarab, which is sometimes known as Egyptian music, and then we do South African and piano music. So we entertain everyone, we try to, but we also embrace hip hop, jazz, R&B, because we are here in America, so we have to also get born together and enjoy.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Can we please give it up for Frank and all his staff members? You know, there are so many people working for Rumba Notes that made this possible. So thank you. Thank you, Frank.
Thank you, Jama.
Asante sana.